All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Dozens of kids vanish in Cleveland area as police probe alarming trend. And this is a alarming trend. Now these are kids, children, whatever, that came up missing. And down here, we see that almost 30 children were reported missing in the Cleveland area over the 2 week span at the start of May, which is something a local police chief said he has not seen in his 33rd year career. Okay, now, you know, I believe that these children, they're either missing for one or two things. They've been kidnapped by smugglers and are being sold on sex trafficking chains or rings, or they've been smuggled to be brought to the Illuminati. Okay, now we know that in the Illuminati, the higher echelon in the Illuminati, we know that in the higher echelon in the Illuminati, or even just the Illuminati members, period, which a lot of these government officials, like your Republicans, your Congress, your Senate, your Congress, the representatives, and all these people that work for the government, they all have a part of the Illuminati, if not the Bohemian Grove. And one thing the vast majority of them have in common is pedophilia. Okay, just look at Pizzagate. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's. But anyways, okay, we know that children just don't come up missing like that. When the first child comes missing like that, that's a very serious offense. Okay, that your top priority is to look for these children. So how come nobody is finding? Here it is. Almost 30 children are missing. And nobody is saying any. Nobody's raising a fuss over this. Nobody's out there protesting. So, like I said, these childs are being. One or two things happen to these children. They're either being smuggled, okay, and they're being sold overseas on sex trafficking rings, or they're being smuggled to be given to the Illuminati as a human sacrifice, or to be sex slaves, molested. Because come on, we all know that the government officials, especially the ones here in the United States of America, are sick. Okay, they're sick, and they love having sex with little children. And I'm talking about 6 year olds, 8 year olds, 9 year olds. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and say it. Okay, they're a bunch of fucking pedophiles. Okay, and again, they some of these children that are Israelites. Okay, they put them in a room, they scare them to the point to where once they reach the height of their scare, they cut open the child's head, they take out the pineal gland, and they literally eat it. So these children could be used for many different purposes. Okay, which leads me to a website right here from www.scrib.com. Okay, and right here, what do we see? We see occult and Sabbaths. And this deals with the Illuminati and these different rituals they do or complete. You know, which we know 6 is their number, but 13 is also a number you have to look out for. It's no coincidence that they have a movie all called 13 Ghosts. In Kingdom Hearts, they have an organization called Organization 13. You got to watch out for these people. But what I want to do is I want to come down here to, let me see, June, okay? Now, right here on June 21st, right, what do you see? From June 21st to June 22nd, they call it the summer solstice, right? So during the summer solstice, this is known as Litha, which is Litha is one of the Illuminati's human sacrifice nights. So it's possible that a lot of these children that are coming up missing, they're either being used as sex slaves, or they're being reserved for June the 21st to be a human sacrifice. Okay, we're in the month of June, so it's almost 30 children that's coming up missing in Cleveland. And it's not just in Cleveland, it's in many different states here in the United States of America. They're just not reporting it. Okay? This is a very serious crime, right? We're talking about people, children, right? Just missing, coming up missing. So let's come over here. And what I'm going to do, I noticed how they removed the original website too, dealing with the occult and Sabbats, as they will call it. That website was removed because when I went to look for it, it wasn't there. But it don't even matter, okay? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 29, verse 17. Or is it Salak? 29 verse 15. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? Who knoweth us? We also got to look at the fact that these children coming up missing is also a part of the Lord's judgment upon the parents, okay? Also, when we go to Job, the 4th chapter and the 6th verse, what does it say? Whoever perish being innocent. So this is all the judgment that's coming upon those children for whatever they did in their past reincarnation. Okay? And on top of that, as a parent, you should have been watching over your children anyway. Okay? What the hell is you doing letting your children just be out in the open by themselves? You know that children that are easy to deceive, they're gullible, they're curious, and they don't know right from wrong. Okay? This is the book of, I believe that is Sirach. Sirach, chapter 23. I don't know the exact verse. Okay. Let's hit Ctrl F here and type in eyes. Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord, who are the eyes of the Lord? The eyes of the Lord are the angels. The angels travel around in what the world calls UFOs. Okay, those are the angels of the Lord. Those are the eyes of the Lord. Okay, and according to the scriptures, they are very tall, dark-skinned men with woolly hair. That's in the scriptures. Okay? So such a man feareth only the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding what? Beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. So guess what? You can see deep to hide your counsel from the Lord. But guess what? He sees you. The Lord sees you, and He's considering your most secret parts. Now let's go to Luke chapter 8, verse 17. Okay, we know why those children are coming up missing. You know, we've been studying you devils for a long time. Luke chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. With that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.